Our One Sky Vineyard, one of our monopole vineyards, sits high atop Sonoma Mountain. It is the highest vineyard in the Sonoma Mountain AVA. It is a very steep vineyard that drains exceptionally well. I think that's one of the most unique and special properties about it. The soils are volcanic. It's a rich red soil. When you climb up to the top, it feels like you're on the edge of the world.
One Sky Vineyard is just under 11 acres, about 3/4 of which is Pinot Noir and the other quarter being Chardonnay. It's very close as the crow flies to our Gaps Crown Vineyard. It's about 2.5 miles away in a straight line. But their differences, both in soil and climates and everything else about them, really outlines kind of the idea of what a microclimate is and how two places very close together can physically be very different. You know, one of my first impressions of One Sky, the first day that I saw that as bare land before we built it into the vineyard that it is, I saw a very natural, wild place. And one part of that is truly the topography and the steepness of the place. Going from about 750 feet all the way up to almost 1,500 feet at the top of the vineyard. It's a very steep place. It sits really kind of facing north and northeast, really in kind of an opposite direction of most vineyards around it, which I think from a strict growing standpoint has been beneficial for us.
On a foggy day, you'll see the fog coming in from the south. It comes up the Sonoma Valley, and you'll see it wrap around again from the Petaluma Gap from the north. And One Sky sort of seems to be right at the middle of that, right when those two come together. What I love about our One Sky Chardonnay is its textural component. It is always such a rich and beautiful wine. We get these great flavors of lemon, but a little bit of tropicalness off it as well. And you know, when you age those in just a little bit of French oak, it just pops and gives you this great mouth-filling and textural journey. The Pinot Noirs from One Sky Vineyard are, I think, this beautiful mix of texture and richness. And what we get from One Sky is almost a earthiness. You can taste the history of that site and the soils that bring you these Pinot Noirs. That's unique in Sonoma County, it's unique in the Sonoma Mountain AVA and California as a whole. You can almost taste that volcanic soil in the glass.